Man, if somebody don't get this motherfucker 50, your boy lied. Okay? And now 50, you're going to get sued for lying and telling everybody with your... Now I'm finna go to 50 page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page.
50 Cent, you gotta leave niggas alone, gang. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, everybody knows that you ain't one to fuck with on the internet, and you got a good tracker to fire niggas up, but it is 2026, and to be honest with you, bro, niggas is fucking you up in 2026. First, T.I. done got on you. His whole family done slid on you, nigga, and got you looking down bad. Everybody's questioning if that's this nigga 50's first loss, and now you done hopped out the window for Bud.
What's happening? See, I've been trying to spare you, Claressa. Even when motherfucking Geisha 305 put that shit up there, I told her to take that shit down. But since you want to play with a real nigga, see, I'm from the crib, I'm from Miami, right? And real nigga, we don't talk about what we do and how we do shit, right? But me and my dog Five was already on the phone before I even talked.
What if Claressa Shields' cheating rumors involving Papoose were actually true? That's exactly the kind of explosive narrative 50 Cent pushed when he dropped a face-swapped image of the couple that instantly went viral. But the real shock came from his caption, where he didn't just joke around, he flat out accused Claressa of secretly dealing with Maserati Bud behind the scenes. And just when people thought it couldn't get crazier, 50 claimed he had ring camera footage as proof, making the situation feel way more serious than typical online trolling, leaving fans confused, divided, and glued to every update as the drama kept unfolding rapidly.
Alright, the jokes about Claressa Shields and Papoose write themselves, but we're not going to sit here and act like she's not beautiful. And this man, now that we know what Maserati, whatever his name is, looked like this with the Jordan shoe on his shirt, we not going to act like he's in her league. Like, now we're taking things too far. And lying on your meat to fuel another man's beef is crazy. Is crazy. And then this being your reason for why you did it is even crazier.
I didn't even want to have to do this, but Maserati Bud, ever since I met this fool, he's a fan that asks for a picture.
That's when Papoose fired back hard, refusing to let the accusations slide and flipping the narrative in his favor. He posted an old interview clip of 50 Cent addressing rumors, trying to expose hypocrisy and make fans question everything. From there, Pap didn't hold back, directly accusing 50 of lying and clout chasing while throwing sharp personal insults aimed at damaging his credibility. He even said 50 disrespects black women, turning it into something deeper than gossip. He also plugged his project Agent Provocateur and ended by asking fans, is this y'all king pushing a negative image and fueling even more tension across platforms?
Now, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, what is this? What is this? And why are you still bothering them people? And then you making allegations that Claressa Shields is messing with this man, Maserati Bud. Whoever that is. I don't even know who this is. Now, I'm assuming that this is in response to Pap freestyling over many men and going crazy. Effortlessly in the car. He had to remind us that he really rapped. I don't know if y'all seen it.
He deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up, I got my hand on a thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match, cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, your every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clap them cheeks so loud, the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary, you was hurt from that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, them G-Unit sneakers was kinda ass. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I just want to be honest. I don't want no smoke, because I know how you like to make documentaries, but he wasn't lying. And my last thing is that these tactics from 50 is getting a little old. You know what I'm saying? It's not giving gangster rap. It's not giving get in the booth. It's not giving many men. Because many men went crazy. I'm not going to hold y'all. Many men went nuts. But these tactics, I think you might be a little too old.
Claressa Shields quickly stepped in to shut everything down, making it clear she was not here for the rumors and completely denying every cheating allegation being thrown at her. She didn't just brush it off either, she took it seriously and warned that legal action could be coming for 50 Cent if he kept pushing what she called false claims.
Now Claressa Shields want to sue 50 Cent. I be so tired, man, of y'all crying, getting in your feelings, man. He wasn't talking about suing you. When you was on there saying, gee, you not. That man ain't putting bodies on you. And you can't sue that man anyway, man, if it's just his opinion. Bob. Claressa, again. Stupid.
Then things got even more interesting when she shared an alleged phone call involving the supposed side person where he was heard denying anything ever happened.
That's what I'm telling you.
So what is the dude lying for?
Listen, I did not fuck her. We were talking.
Okay, but you,
and that's
you understand what I'm saying, how it looks? Because he not even
I know how it
admitted.
looks. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson. And I told you, at the end of the day, he has been backed in the corner. This man keep dissing him.
Adding another layer to the drama and giving her supporters something to stand on while the internet kept debating who was really telling the truth behind closed doors. But instead of backing off, 50 Cent turned the heat all the way up, dropping another post that showed Claressa Shields alongside Maserati Bud, instantly reigniting the conversation and making the situation even more intense. He doubled down on the cheating accusations, making it clear he wasn't retracting anything and was fully committed to his claims. At the same time, he started mocking Papoose directly, using disrespectful language to question his position and paint him as unaware. Then he added another twist, suggesting Claressa had been in contact with Maserati Bud, pushing the narrative further and keeping fans locked in as the drama escalated non-stop online. But then Maserati Bud finally stepped into the spotlight, and his entrance only made things more complicated. At first he seemed hesitant, saying he was trying to spare Claressa and avoid making things worse, even asking for the leaked phone call to be taken down before it spread further. But once that audio hit the internet, everything changed, and he decided to speak publicly, shifting the energy instantly. He posted a video showing himself with Claressa at a Christmas party, giving viewers something visual to debate, and then raised the stakes even higher by hinting he had more footage ready to drop if pushed.
What's that? See, I've been trying to spare you, Claressa. Even when motherfucking Geisha 305 put that shit up there, I told her to take that shit down. But since you want to play with a real nigga, see, I'm from the crib, I'm from Miami, right? And real nigga, we don't talk about what we do and how we do shit, right? But me and my dog 5 was already on the phone before I even talked to you. He told me that, man, boy, just play, man, just dumb that shit down. That's why I said my dog Petty Ass Jackson. Because he told me to play it like that, and I was gonna play it like that and play dumb, and I wasn't gonna respond. I don't even play with the internet. But since you want to record phone calls, guess what? I'm finna release all this footage. Yeah, that's right. I said I'm finna release the footage, man. Yeah, on Christmas, I was inside the crib. When you was on FaceTime, Papoose, I got the video. When she FaceTiming you, guess what? I'm sitting right there in the living room at the same chair that I helped her get for her homewarming gift. That bed, I picked out that bed. The bed with the TV.
Claressa wasn't about to stay quiet after that, and she jumped back in with a direct Instagram comment that immediately grabbed attention and added another layer to the situation. Instead of panicking, she questioned the entire narrative, asking why Maserati Bud was even invited to her house in the first place, subtly shifting the focus onto how he ended up in her space at all. At the same time, she made it clear there was no real connection between them, firmly denying any close association and pushing back against the idea that there was something deeper going on, leaving fans even more divided as both sides continued to tell completely different stories online.
You had Ring camera footage and you had videos of me in the shower or whatever. Where is that? Come on, because I didn't even want to have to do this. But Maserati Bud, ever since I met this fool, He's a fan that asks for a picture.
Listen, I did not. We were talking. Okay, but you understand what I'm saying? How it looks? Because he not. I know how it looks. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You're dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson. And I told you, at the end of the day, he has been back in the corner. This man keep dissing.
He has been back in the corner. This man keep dissing. I did not F her. So why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically, sexually. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody feel me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, but I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that means. Now you never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. You know, I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you said. I said, I told you I was in love with him. Who is him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got with my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit what you do. You hurt me first. Don't post me on your and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pap, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the interview, you didn't want to accept the truth. The day after, before that, I had no clue. He said, why are you still insinuating on your post that I had something going on with this boy? You had Ring camera footage and you had videos of me in the shower or whatever. Said, where is that? You don't get to insinuate stuff like that and then you don't have to stand on it. Where is that, 50? Where is that? You're not gonna put this stud looking on me. No, you're not. And then you still making posts. You still making posts. The only bop is the ones that the bitch with. That's why you don't got nobody, because everybody who you attract is a bop. I've already sent it to my lawyer. That's why he finna get it. If it's a rap beef, why didn't you get back in the booth and go at Pat? Why didn't you come back and diss him? Oh, I forgot, 50. Because you can't rap for real. And I don't think that 50 pick on me. I think he's just a petty Bernie Mac. That's what I think. He think he a bully and don't know that bully somebody who from Flint. And Maserati Bud, your broke ass ain't got enough security for when I catch you. You ain't got enough.
Now, as people kept digging, attention started shifting toward Maserati Bud himself, with many asking who he really is beyond the headlines. He's actually a musical artist out of Florida, known in certain circles for his gritty gutter soul sound, a style that blends raw emotion with street-focused storytelling. While he may not be mainstream to everyone, this sudden spotlight pushed his name into a much bigger conversation overnight. Some fans started checking out his music out of curiosity, while others questioned whether this entire situation was unintentionally boosting his profile, turning controversy into unexpected exposure in real time online for everyone watching closely. And right now, the biggest question hanging over everything is whether these allegations are going to keep escalating or suddenly come to a stop, because nobody involved seems ready to fully back down yet. Every post, every response, and every new piece of content keeps adding fuel to the situation, making it feel like it could explode again at any moment. At the same time, the entire situation is still developing in real time, with fans constantly refreshing for updates and trying to piece together what's actually true versus what's being exaggerated, keeping the tension high and the internet completely locked into every twist that might drop next. And when you really trace this drama back, it didn't just start overnight. It actually goes back to the origins of the beef, which many believe is rooted in 50 Cent's past comments about Remy Ma during the time she was still married to Papoose. Those remarks didn't sit right and quietly planted tension that never fully disappeared. Over time, that underlying friction kept building, eventually pulling Claressa Shields into the mix as relationships shifted and new dynamics formed. Now what we're seeing is the result of that long-standing tension between 50 Cent, Papoose, and Claressa, all clashing publicly as old issues resurface and collide with new accusations. And as this keeps unfolding, the conflict isn't slowing down, it's evolving through constant social media exchanges where posts, comments, and accusations are flying back and forth, keeping fans locked in and choosing sides. Papoose even took it further by stepping into diss track territory, using music to respond and amplify the tension. This public back and forth is escalating the situation, turning it into full-blown entertainment. But what do you think? Who's really telling the truth? And are you rocking with this drama or ready for it to end? So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more fire right now.